Fresh Crew, we gonna take a look at a shoe that was released on June 10th that was super limited. And it has origins in my hometown, the city of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, typically I don't cover a lot of Adidas on this channel unless it's a Yeezy. But I just so happen to know the person who designed this shoe. It has super nice materials on it, and most importantly, it has a super deep meaning behind it. Now, I was invited to a friends and family only release party, so you know I'm gonna bring the Fresh Crew along to show you how this party went. And after we get back from this party, I'm gonna give you an in-depth look at the Adidas Unheardof, Erika's poem. So without further ado, let's head to downtown Cincinnati. All right, so I'm down here with wifey. We got invited to this exclusive event. You know, the Fresh Crew always on deck. One of the home team, Unheardof brand, just released a sneaker in collaboration with Adidas. These sneakers fire. I did get to see them early, man. They fire. The material's crazy. But we about to go to this event now. They got an early release. They don't release until June 10th. Today is June 9th, the big release event. So we excited about it. I'm gonna bring the Fresh Crew along for the ride to show y'all what it is. So as far as availability on this shoe, there was only 1,100 pairs made. 500 of the pairs were sold online, 500 in store, and then 100 was reserved for friends and family. And you know I had to grab the friends and family box, so we're gonna take a look at that now. The shoe box is supposed to resemble a cassette tape. So this whole shoe is supposed to be a tribute to the owner of the Unheardof store here in downtown Cincinnati, aka my local skate shop. His sister passed away, and this shoe was supposed to be in tribute in memory of her. Now, the owner of my local skate shop, he had a sister whose name was Erika, and she was very talented into things like acting, dancing, and the school newspaper. Now, after her untimely passing, they did go through some of her old notebooks and found some poems that she written. Hence why they call this shoe Erika's poem. He incorporated some of those poems into the shoe because on the blue panels on the upper, you can see the actual written text of the words from her poem. It's just a very dope shoe all around, and I feel like they picked some very nice colors to complement each other. I also grabbed one of the blue boxes online the next day when they actually released to the public, so I did double up, and I'm gonna leave one pair on ice. I think they have a few extra online pairs left, so I'll put it down in the description below. If you're interested in picking up this shoe, just go to the website and you can pick up a pair now. Now, the retail price on this shoe was $165, and I feel like that was well worth it. One of the things that she really loved to do was listen to music, and at that time, you know, cassette tapes were popular. Now, you do get 4 pair of extra shoelaces. Nike got some explaining to do, because we gotta argue just to get 1 pair of shoelaces with some Jordan 1 OG highs. Whereas over here on the Adidas side with this shoe, you giving 4 pair of laces that complement the shoe. And I feel like that's definitely a good thing, and they need to start doing this a lot more with a lot of other gym shoes. You also get stickers and keychains and lace locks on here, so it comes with a lot of extra goodies. They did not skimp on that side at all. But let's take a closer look at this shoe. This shoe has a red and blue upper. A furry suede covers the red on the upper, with a tumble leather covering the light blue. You have the lyrics to Erika's poem covering the blue part of the shoe. You have a gum light blue and red outer sole with Adidas branding across the arch. An orange pull tab on the back of the shoe with a green Adidas logo. With the orange tab with green Adidas on the tongue. Now, online pictures and video just don't do this shoe justice. You really have to see this in hand. It's ridiculous. And the designer of the shoe really left no stone unturned when designing this shoe. They didn't skip on materials and its little hidden stuff. I mean, they went as far as to give us high definition insoles. Like, these insoles have a super nice working of art on it. It has like pictures of millipedes and centipedes and flies and stuff on it, but it's super high quality, super in depth. Like, you can see the images is super high definition. Like, they really left no stone unturned on this shoe. Now, as you know, I'm a super big Nike fan. Now, I would switch over to Adidas if Adidas was giving us shoes like this on a regular, with this type of material, this type of attention to detail. I would be convinced to make, Adidas kind of the front runner in my collection. However, it's very rare to find shoes that are this meticulously made and this nicely handcrafted with these type of materials and attention to detail. It's just very hard to find in the shoe community at all. A lot of times people mass produce these shoes and the quality control just kind of shows that. Whereas you get something like this and it's at a reasonable price with a lot of extras, you just really can't go wrong with this shoe. So if I had to grade this shoe between 1 and 10, this shoe might get an 11 in my book. It is a very bright colorway, so it might be an acquired taste to some. But for me, I love it. It's nothing really I could critique on it that much. You could swap out the laces all you want. It's just something different. So needless to say, this shoe was definitely a must cop in my book. I actually doubled up on the pair that I'm gonna leave the second pair on ice. But I'm going on foot with these. So before we get out of here, I'm gonna leave y'all with some on foot shots.